enjoy the fruits of labor. No, we always think,
Fruits
no,
of
after
labor.
retirement, we get a lot of free time,
Hmm.
so we can utilize it in the way we want. What I feel nowadays, 50 is no age. 50 is young
But
age.
yes, it's very young.
After 60, you can think, okay, I am into middle age.
For this reason, I think it's very difficult to master English. I used to write my content, but now I speak my content, and ChatGPT is there to convert it in a full-fledged script. So
Yeah.
I think I am not able to use my potential, and I'm feeling like that. Okay, if I'm getting something already, it's like a ready-to-eat food. So
Yeah.
why not do? I should work hard? Since I started reading a few books, I feel very interested and I can see the improvement in my communication. Though I am not focusing too much very directly, but I think it's my subconscious mind which picking up good sentences, good vocabulary from there. And now when I'm speaking them, I feel okay. I have never used this sentence, but from where I'm using it, I did not even realize. So it's automatically directly connected with the books, I feel.
Hi, Karishma, meeting you after a long time.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, where were you?
I'm here in my place.
I'm meeting you after a very long time. I know. I was trying to recall the face. Karishma. I have taught this. She was. So now, anyway, I'm so happy to see you. All right,
Yes, ma'am.
you were continuing with EnglishYaari all this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second, Karishma. Let me put my laptop on charge. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, you can open your session notes. It's months since we have met. No,
Sorry.
it's been months since we have met. Quite a few
Maybe.
months have passed. Were you in did we meet on Clapping or English Yari?
I don't remember exactly. That's why I'm thinking. I'm still
I think we
thinking.
met on Clapping Go, I feel.
Maybe, shayad. Because earlier I used to use clapping go.
Ah, and you used to attend sessions regularly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. English Yari, when did you join?
Recently, it's been 4, 5 months.
4 or 5 months. Okay, 4 or 5
Yes.
months. Okay, all right. Okay. So, what has happened in your life since we met?
Everything is exactly same. I'm still working on YouTube. I have my own law firm.
Hmm.
I'm residing in Gurgaon. Earlier also I was there. So
Hmm.
everything is just same.
Okay. And how about your English journey?
It's going okay, because I'm not able to spend too much time on studying.
Hmm.
So it's going smoothly,
Hmm.
gradually.
So regularly, are you attending the sessions?
Yeah, like 2, 3 sessions in a week.
Okay. Ah, that is okay. But then if you are doing some activity in between regarding English, that would be even better.
Yes.
Are you
I'm just
doing that? Are
communicating.
you getting time?
Yes. I'm communicating with other co-learners and other YouTubers.
Hmm.
So this is how my practice is going on.
What's the name of your channel?
Advocate Karishma Chauhan.
Ah, now you tell me. Yeah, I know that. I have seen you on YouTube. Not that, you had attended my class. And now that face is very familiar. Yeah.
Even I'm trying to recall. I have a very short-term memory. Sometimes I forget like very
No,
easily. I
we
don't know.
haven't
After
met.
becoming a
We haven't
uh,
met actually. I saw you on YouTube only.
okay, that's great.
And I keep following, at random. No, you are,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. That's anyway, I'm so happy to meet you. Right. So, what do we talk today? This is all about golden years. Golden years is the, no, have you understand what is meant by golden years in the session note?
Yeah, I have read that, but exactly I don't remember. But it is a term used to describe old age, okay, in
Yeah,
an optimistic way.
yeah. Post
Okay,
retirement age. Post retirement
okay.
age.
Golden years, yeah.
Right. Okay. So, do you think older, no, post retirement age is golden age?
No,
Not at
I
all.
don't.
Yeah. You cannot relate with that.
No, I am seeing my mother-in-law. She's struggling, and not she's retired, but obviously, in your old age, you have so many problems you start facing health-wise,
Ah,
and you don't have that energy which you have in your young age. So I
mhm.
don't think it's a golden period. I think you should enjoy your life when you are young.
Uh-huh.
Do not just believe that okay, when once you will retire, then you will enjoy, you will follow your passion and all. Whatever you
Yeah.
want to do, do it. I think before 50.
Mhm. Enjoy the fruits of labor. No, we always think,
Fruits
no,
of
after
labor.
retirement, we get a lot of free time,
Mm,
so we can utilize it in the way we want. Now, if
mm.
people make up their mind, they can do that. That's what I feel. Nowadays, 50 is no age. 50 is
But
no age.
yes, it's very young.
After 60, you can think, okay, I am into middle age.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then
Now,
when you reach 80, yes, you are old.
right, 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 right.
Maybe. And that's what I feel. Because now at this age, I feel, okay, I'm still young. it's a
Wow, that's great.
it's a matter of mindset, right?
But you don't look old, or even your voice is so attractive. No one can judge you that you are like senior person. It's like 35, 40 years max.
My God, that's
Seriously.
something. Yeah, I can't even imagine. You have made my day. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I'm also in my post-retirement era. I can say that.
So I think you can better answer this question. Like, is it really golden years or not?
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
Wow. I'm happy to listen that.
I wouldn't say platinum, but I'll say yes, golden.
Gold. Okay, great.
Because you must have heard that expression, that proverb, that is, age is also a matter of mindset, isn't it?
Mindset.
The mind
Exactly.
over matter. It is
But
a
it
mind over.
depends person to person. It's like not every person is thinking in that way. There are very few who thinks like that.
That is what I said. No, it's a mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter,
That's
isn't
right,
it? If
right,
you don't mind, then it doesn't matter. Growing old, yeah. So
right.
try to mix with the younger people, interact with the younger people or the people of your same wavelength, and then of course there will be lots of things that you can get interested in. You may not be very active, you may not be full of beans, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and there are certain areas where you can get engrossed in, and then you
Okay,
can really enjoy, and then you don't know how time passes. So
right.
yeah, so but that's
Great.
a matter of approach, approach towards life or attitude towards life.
Attitude towards life.
Maybe
Yes,
optimistic attitude, you can say
right.
that. Yeah. All right. So, Karishma, so what do you do apart from, I know you are truly involved in uploading videos on YouTube, right? And you really enjoy, and I've seen your progress from initial stages to this particular day. You have progressed in leaps and bounds. That's what I
I'm
feel.
I'm still not believing the tutor like you know about my channel and you watched it in like earlier. So it's very um I'm feeling very joyful today. Like, okay, tutors also watch my channel.
I did that because I was new to Clapping Go first.
Okay.
So I wanted to know how things were happening and how learners are uploading the videos. So I got interested in that. And from that onwards, I keep at random
Okay.
watching all these videos.
Okay. So like apart from YouTube, I have my own profession. I'm an advocate.
Yeah.
I have my
Yeah.
own law firm. So I'm doing it in the morning. First half, I devote my time to my profession, and the rest of the half day I spend on my YouTube videos. But today is Friday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days are off. So
Mhm.
I fully committed to my YouTube channel for 3 days.
So that's where all the interesting videos are churned out from Friday to Sunday. So how much English, no, whatever you have learned, how much is it of use in your profession? You have to deal with, no, you have to speak in English, or you can use vernacular. in your
No, no,
profession?
I have to use in English. It's actually up to me whether I want to speak English or not. It's not a kind of compulsion, but when I appear in the hearings, if
Mm.
the registrar he started speaking in English, then obviously it's I feel that it's compulsory for me to answer it in the same language. So
Okay.
for that reason, I think 80% of the time I communicate in English only, and rest of
Mhm.
the 20%, if the other person is comfortable and he's asking me something
Yeah.
in Hindi,
Okay.
then only I tend to answer in Hindi language. Otherwise, I prefer English. And even when I'm communicating with my clients, I try most of the time to communicate in English with them.
Hmm. That's how when we keep in touch, we fluency, our confidence level will be at its peak. And that's how
Hmm.
we have to, because mother tongue we already know. We don't have to practice, pay so much of attention to that. But when we are learning English as a second language, and there is no limit to English, that's what I feel. It's the most dynamic language. Yeah, and that's the reason why it has become the global official language also, and the bridge language, as you call it, lingua franca. We call English as lingua franca. No, it is a bridge to
Connecting.
leveling the gap between the people and the nations and nationalities. Yeah, so that's wonderful language. I hear that 20 new words are added every day to English, it seems,
Oh,
and that's because it is borrowing from other languages also.
I
Many
think
words are borrowed from other languages.
for this reason, I think it's very difficult to master English
Yeah,
because every day something new that you cannot never set to this thing that I'm perfect in English. Every day, if you're learning new things, you can never be master.
yeah, definitely, because it is a race, that neck to neck race that is going on. We feel that we have reached there, and then we find, okay, English has taken
Yes,
a
yes.
head start. Yeah, we feel like that, and it's like technology. No, technology also nowadays it's like that, So yeah, okay, we are there, we have caught up, and then the next day comes a new technology.
New, yes,
So, how
exactly.
much new technology are you adopting in your profession?
Yes, I'm adopting a lot of new technologies, especially in terms of related to mobile phone, social media, or like my work. Because
Hmm.
since I'm on social media, I'm on YouTube, I need to explore different things in terms of technology. Like AI is there, good quality editing. I have to learn, though I am not good at, and I'm still trying to learn something. So every day I'm trying to learn something new in terms of technology so that I can improve and grow in my career.
Hmm. Okay. Now, with this advent of AI, how will your profession change? Is it going to change in some way or the other?
I think it's not going to change, but I think people are so much dependent on these AI. And even I personally talk about me. See, earlier there was no option of AI, and when we asked Google to make a script or something for us, it it couldn't do it. It cannot do it.
I
So
cannot do it. Yeah.
so now, like ChatGPT is here, Gemini. If we want to ask, okay, write an application for my child's school mentioning this subject, it gives you proper, very nice application, and you cannot resist yourself to send the same, copy the same, and send it to teacher because you want to see, you want people uh, to you want other people to impress by your writing skills
Yeah.
or maybe communication skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think ultimately we are getting disabled. We are not utilizing our 100% of brain while I'm using
Creativity.
AI, and it is not good. And I have realized it recently when I'm creating short videos, long videos, solo videos for my channel. Earlier I used to write my content, but now I speak my content, and ChatGPT is there to convert it in a full-fledged script. So
Yeah.
I think I am not able to use my potential, and I'm feeling like that. Okay, if I'm getting something already, it's like a ready-to-eat food. So
Yeah.
why not do? Why I should work hard?
That's
So
there, but ultimately it no kills your creativity. You
yeah,
stop
that's also
thinking.
true.
You stop
Yeah,
thinking out of the box.
yeah,
That happens. Of course, it helps us, especially in our routine work and all that, or sending a random email. Yeah, you can depend on it so that you can save time. But then it may result in plagiarism, And plagiarism is something, especially when you are into the writing profession. You take some chunks of matter from ChatGPT and then exactly reproduce that. Then, of course, not even reproduce exactly you send like that. That will result in plagiarism and copyright issues.
Yes.
So, what you have to do is you have to change. There also, you have to apply your creativity.
Yeah, but since I'm a mother of two children, I hardly get time to use my creative mind. And at that moment, if I get something ready, so I feel like, okay, let it be. Like
Yeah,
I
let
should
it
practice
be.
this only and I should do it. But maybe
Ah,
if I would have time, I would definitely like to put my own thoughts into it. And I used to do it earlier when AI
yeah,
was not there. I
yeah,
used to do it somehow. But
yeah,
since I'm getting that privilege, I'm trying to avoid it.
yeah.
So it's not good. I think I should think
No, that's
positively and I
natural
should work on
tendency.
myself.
And, as I said, no, certain matters it can do, you can do away with it. But then, of course, when there is time and when there is something that you want to add something personal to that, definitely you should try doing that. That's what I feel.
Actually, there's a construction going on in just front of my house, and he was beating something very loudly. It distracting me.
It happens. It happens. Yeah. Anyway, so the same thing happened one day. One learner was there, and she actually wanted to upload the video. I was not aware of that, and then there was some construction going on in my house itself in the balcony. Such a noise! It was. Ultimately, it didn't get uploaded. Right, that's what
Okay.
happened. All right, Karishma, no, you got a pretty smile, and you've got the right attitude, and a cheerful way of talking. So were you always like this, or no, you developed this sort of elegance and grace over the years?
What I feel is that it's already there, but I don't know how to use it in a positive manner. So
Mm,
now, since I am in this profession of YouTube, I learned it, and even when people appreciate you for this, you feel like that, oh wow, you have something very nice. So you should, use it to the fullest. So I think
mm,
since I am receiving these kinds of comments very often, so I feel that I started working on that also.
yeah,
So now it's improving day by day.
yeah. You cannot take everything for granted. No, even you may be pretty and right from the beginning, but then if you don't take care of that, and you don't concern focusing on grooming you, definitely it will not you will not reach that where you are capable of. Even
Right.
your potential, you won't reach the potential. That's what. So every time we have to do something to groom ourselves up, or maybe upskill ourselves, some of the skills that we have, sharpening them all the time,
Right.
then only we will be able to reach our potential. That's what.
Right.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
100%.
So those now people have realized that people are doing that.
Yeah,
And
see, earlier, even my mindset was like that I did not want to read books.
mm,
I used to think that it's a waste of time and I was not personally interested in. But since I started reading a few books, I feel very interested and I can see the improvement in my communication. Though I am not focusing too much very directly, but I think it's my subconscious mind which picking up good sentences, good vocabulary from there. And now when I'm speaking them, I feel okay, I have never used this sentence, but from where I'm using it, I did not even realize. So it's automatically directly connected with the books, I feel. So I think you should not underestimate anything. If somebody is saying something like it's important, you should also give it a try.
yeah,
We all have different opinions. Maybe we don't match, but if somebody is guiding you something, you should always take them positively and at least do it for once.
yeah,
But I always say one thing that people say that for learning English, it's important to read. But I feel that even without reading, you can learn English, basic day-to-day English. But if you want to master it, if you want to decorate it with beauty, then you must go and read books. So this is what I'm doing, and I inculcate this habit of reading in my daily routine.
that's really good. That's a positive way of thinking.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I would suggest something for you, like there is something called English Avenue YouTube channel, English Avenue.
English Avenue.
uh, yeah.
Okay.
And they read stories based on biographies of people who have really worked hard in their life and reached the highest
Uh,
position.
I think I have gone through this channel. I have read one Albert Einstein story on that, I feel.
Yeah, Elon Musk, Bill
I
Gates, The one I
Yes,
liked
yes,
the
yes,
best was on Charlie Chaplin.
yes, 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 yes. I think I visited that channel. I watched a
Yeah.
few videos also.
And there's one on Hitler also. Very
Mm.
interesting character, fascinating character in history. not
Yes,
not all white, gray shade, and even darker shade. I mean, but then for the people, Hitler's people, he was God.
yes, yes.
Later on, all the things, the atrocities that he committed, maybe they say it was due to the experiences, the miserable experiences he had while he was a child, had an impact on the way
And
he
then
behaved later. It's
maybe.
actually a psychological study, so the same thing Beethoven also underwent. Beethoven, the great musician, no, I
Okay,
must have heard. No, he was deaf, and no, he couldn't even
okay.
hear he used to make music according to the vibrations, not exactly according to the sound that he heard. So that, his father used to be very, very harsh on him. Even used to beat him, and always say it's not good. Whatever he tried on piano, the father would say not good, not good, and this actually motivated him, spark that particular the passion in him to excel himself, and that's how he became one of the greatest musicians the world has ever seen, right? So it can happen both ways, no.
Yes,
uh,
yes, yes.
one person became the Hitler that he is, notorious, and
Yeah.
he became famous, he became world famous rather. Yeah.
I think it depends on person to person that what kind of thinking you follow, what kind of attitude you have. Sometimes we have seen that parents they are giving full privilege to their children, giving good environment, but like after certain age they become something else. So parents then realize, oh, like from where did he learn it? We didn't provide him such kind of
Yeah.
environment. But I think few things are by born, like nature has given you, or maybe God has built in you that no one can change the thinking process, the approach you look towards life. So, but yes, environment matters. That's true. It's not like if somebody has a very negative thinking, but your environment is very positive, sometimes you indulge into positive environment. But it again, there are people who are like same since birth. They cannot change their mentality or attitude.
Maybe where the person did not have the right influence in life, and maybe the things that he read through his life, that had an impact on that
Maybe
person, or maybe it is because of the
friends
company, the company
surround.
the person keeps. So a lot of
Yes.
matters are there which influences apart from the basic, no, you can say, the basic, what you call, dispensation that one has. Yeah. That of course is there. Anyway, so things are happening, yeah, sometimes in an unpredicted manner. You dream about something that, your children will become great, and at least will be able to really enjoy all the good aspects of life. But sometimes it so happens just the opposite. One can't say. A lot of, fate, destiny plays a very important role.
Very
Apart
important
from
role.
that, your character, your disposition. This is a word I was, dispensation, and disposition was a word I wanted to use earlier.
Disposition.
Disposition.
Okay.
Disposition is a makeup of your character.
Understood.
Yeah, the basic character, the basic nature of a person. Disposition. I
Disposition.
was, actually fumbling there. No, dispensation, something like that. It was coming to my mind. It was disposition.
Okay.
Right. At times it happens. No, slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the word is there on the tip of your tongue, but doesn't come out.
Doesn't come out.
And you know it is right. It's not right, but still that word comes out. It happens. Does it happen with you?
Yeah, most of the time because I'm not really good in English and have not have that much like command. So many time it happens that I know that word, but I end up saying something else, though I know it is wrong. And it even happened in my classes also. Sometimes tutor points me out like that you made a mistake. And I said, I know that it's wrong, but I said because I did not find anything else.
Right. And this can happen to the best of the speakers also, no, many times, maybe the person must be so advanced in speaking English and, public speaking, And definitely sometimes maybe the mind wanders for a second.
Yes.
Yeah. And then no, you just forget what you want to say, and this will come under the slip of the tongue. It can happen with
Yes.
anyone,
Yes.
but if it is repeated, that means it is an error.
It's a-
That
yes.
person has to be corrected because the concept is not clear.
Okay.
Otherwise, one mistake, then it doesn't hardly matter.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So how are your children? No, your children speak good English?
Yeah, my 6-year-old kid, elder one, he speaks nice English now
Okay.
because he's in a school, good school, so he's learning from there.
Yeah. All right. And do you speak in English at home also?
Earlier, I used to speak English every time, but now I'm not able to. I don't know. I have to be very conscious while speaking English. I need to remind myself every time that okay, now it's time to speak English. Then I speak for a few minutes and then I again forgot. So it's usually happen. I think because I'm all day busy in something and something like household activities and things. So I need to put conscious effort for speaking English even at home.
That's because we are so used to our mother tongue; it comes naturally
Yes.
to us.
Yes.
And English, we have to force ourselves to speak. But
Yes.
it so happens that if you start with a few sentences in the beginning, no, maybe asking certain questions or replying something in English, and it becomes a natural part of the conversation. So you can have bilingual interaction in the
Uh-huh.
sense that at times in Hindi, at times English, and then try to use some good idioms and phrasal verbs so that your English sounds contemporary.